Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. Sorry, guys. Okay. This is not a bad river. He has a fight. No! No! Well, at least I had the sound on, so you could hear me lament the brutality of it all. Nerwin! Hey, welcome. Welcome there, Alte, and of course, Gloryman. Thanks for dropping by. Wishing for the good... Thank you for the good luck wishes. Yeah, I had my mic down here, and that was stupidity. That was a fun way to lose a buy in there. Man, had that 6 not rolled off on the turn, we would have been done with the hand. Ah, nasty, 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 nasty. Narrowwind, it has gone down significantly. Everybody's waiting for the new patch. I think and I hope that's gonna change up a lot. Because there are stability issues for some people more than for others. And yeah, I think that's the rub. Right, so sorry about the no sound there for a moment. What was I gonna say? What was I saying in the beginning? Right, so the first session went well. We're up 5 binds. We're up a little more at some point. Took some beats. I think we played well, but got drawn out on. And all was well. Now I mean, all is still well. We're still up around 80 bucks. That was a brutal way to lose that hand, though. That was Christmas for him. He didn't have to do anything. Just hit that call button. It was wonderful. Right, so what else is new? Actually, a couple of things are new. As you might have heard, PLO 50 is on the horizon. I'm not quite sure if it's gonna happen on Sunday or if I'm gonna... I think I'll prefer to do the PLO 50 countdown on Sunday, have a few giveaways in there. I'm currently shopping around for things to give away. And yeah, do like a PLO 50 countdown stream in combination with the home game, of course. That's gonna happen on Friday as well. Sunday. What am I talking about? 7 dues. I think as a race full, it's probably fine. Yeah, everybody seems to have moved to PLO 50. You're completely right. I mean, when you table start, it's alright. Just put all your entries into the pool you want to start, and that way it looks bigger and more people are enticed to join, and that has been working out for me relatively constantly. 2 pair now, might be good. Nope, kings and sixes, take it. Down here we have a top pair, like the top 2. Wow, can't be part of this, that's very unfortunate. One pair, open-ender, backdoor flush draw, it's not good enough. Here against Butt All In, who I was talking about earlier, is a favorite favorite opponent of mine. He has been good for a couple of euros, to say the least. Straight takes it right away, and he had, wow, top 2. Jesus, liking this guy. He left, that's very unfortunate. Here we flop pretty well. Here we're gonna go for it with all the queens. Cool. Somebody has something nice. He does, and we're good, right? Ooh, river 10's full. Ah, perfect. We flop mighty nice up here. Top pair, a complete wrap, backdoor, nut flush draw. Nut flush, yeah. Intrepid! Nice to see you on the channel, Intrepid. Nice to see you back, I think, right? Yeah, you were here yesterday or a couple of days ago. Right, so I'm a little... Oh, I lost my train of thought, hang on. Just so much stuff happening. Including up here where we flop top pair and a gutter. Down here we get min raised by Pandemania, another favorite of ours. Quickly took it down on the other table with the top pair. Where I now get aces. Bad ones, but aces. Yeah, he's very aggressive pre. He plays reasonably post. The aces gotta walk, that's fine. But pre, he's just among the crazier players we've encountered. Right, what was I saying? So the giveaway on Sunday, like a countdown stream for PLO 50, barring anything unforeseen. Like if we run horribly, then I'm gonna wait a little while longer with the PLO 50 thing. But otherwise, that's gonna happen on Sunday. Currently in talks with RunItOnce Training if they want to give like a free subscription as a prize and stuff like that. We'll see. Also, you 24 of you decided to sub, and since Thello went for the tier 2 sub, long story short, we're now at 25 sub points, which means that's a significant part that we have an additional emote slot. So I moved the pot button emote down to tier 1. It should become active in the next days. So every sub will have that emote now. Added the giraffe as a tier 2 emote. I think you can see it right now on screen and on the banner. It just disappeared. It'll come up again in the banner slideshow on the bottom right. And also hired an artist to create a new logo and the tier 3 emote. I figured for the tier 3, might as well hire a proper artist. And so that'll be fun. Looking forward to seeing those, how they come out. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it when it comes to the latest. And then, ooh, a PLO 10 table opens. Well, don't mind if I do. That means we're gonna close that one PLO 10 table we have open from Microgaming down here. So I somewhat optimistically I called in a splash pot here. I do flop top 2 blockers and the gutter ourselves, backdoor flush draw. Whatever he does, we're gonna pot it. He checks, huh? Oh, checking is for chickens. The Alter, you beat that money? I think you played pretty well last time, didn't you? Took this one down. Get let into here. Okay. Give this one up. Good raise, that's not a huge deal with this hand. As in, we don't mind. Okay, let me bring over the other PLO 10 table. So I have the suspicion that Narrowwin is sitting here with us. It's bound to be fun. Now, you know what? This table I'm actually gonna leave for the very simple reason that I have Panda to my left. I'm gonna leave once should we get deep. Gladly rejoin the table later in a different seat. But he is just so aggressive pre that that's not gonna be a happy spot at all. So I guess we recovered half of the buy-in that we lost against the quads there. Fair enough. What are we gonna do here? I think we can call this. Seems a little bit thin to raise it. Sure, take one off. Not quite the one we were thinking about. Really? You have kings? He's saying he has kings when he checks the days? Right on. Here looks like we are making a flush in the end. I see, but really small on the flop. Backdoor flush, sure, let's see what you have then. A smaller flush, no good. How did you find a call? Wow. Cameron A is narrowing. Apparently on PLO 20. So, friend of the stream, Narrowin, sitting here with us. And also on the PLO 10 now, right on, right on. Good luck, Narrowin. Hopefully not necessarily against us. But I hope you run well. Yeah, down here I had to give one up. Cameron! Narrowin, putting the money in here. In position on the button, huh? So I'm not folding the Jack 10 combo, double suited ace. Open-ender, both the backdoors. It all depends on his bet sizing. If he pots it, we are out. Very likely he doesn't have a queen, I would think. I'm gonna go for 2 barrels here. See how that works out for us. Don't block hearts, which is nice. Los raus mit dir, Dicker. Well, if you're calling, you're good, Naren. I mean, then your hand is good. If you're folding, then you're bluffed. Then you got bluffed. Whew. You had a speed for sure, I would say. He's never been going for the lol after say few. Wasn't a level either. You really had me there. So sorry, Darren. It's I'm not bullshitting you when I tell you that I'm enjoying it a little less when it's against a friend of the channel. Also not enjoying this at all. Queen Jack is an option. Blocked and not flush draw. Queen, the good old Queen 10-9-5 triple suited. Well, we're no match for that mighty hand. You had the aces, huh? Yeah, that fits. I believe you had aces too. Oh, sorry. I mean, no, not sorry. It's all good. I know it's all good. And yeah, it's poker after all. I was really hoping you would find it hard to call. I would have with aces, don't get me wrong. That's a horrible spot to be in. No fun at all. But I figured you didn't bet the flop, so you don't have a queen, and I can sell it reasonably. I wouldn't lead out most, like, any queen there. Would lead out anything, given the action. Get raised by Pandemania. I'm gonna call because it's Pandemania. It's a pretty crappy hand. Now it kind of goes down in value a lot. On the other hand, this dude is just so very call happy himself. Don't really mind calling. I think we're gonna go for 2 barrels here. Make life hard on queens or jacks. Should have sized down a little, to be honest. Whew. Just so I can put more pressure on the river. Glad to see that worked. Ooh, but all in is still here. I need to remember that I want to focus on this table and on this gentleman. Hey there, Alda. I know it's not rock yet, but is that music a little bit better for you? Queen, flush draw. Let's take one off. Oh, a lot of bluffing going on. That was nice, that was nice. What are these two up to? Yeah, as much as I want to focus on him, I can't do much here. Let's see how Narrowin is faring in his hand here. Picking it down. Happy to see it. Just got a limp. What are these? He has the flush. I'm happy to see him accumulating chips. Yeah, I got a limp here because he's always raising and he's always re-raising when I raise here. Or just so very often. I really don't want to play a 3-bet pot out of position here with this hand. Having all the 10s is really helpful. Calling here for sure. Usually wouldn't, but you know, but all in. Also Pandemania is the original raiser. He's the crazy dude. The other crazy dude, I should say. He bets really small, okay. Let's hope everybody only calls. You have a bunch of outs. Ooh, hello nuts. So now he goes for the large bet size. Always funny to see that min bet and then bombing the river. It takes it down too. And here, only one card to come. Having all the jacks, we're gonna go for it. Well, and you know, having the nuts. Ooh, do watch Game of Thrones. Enjoy there, Alter. Good episode, I liked it. Not doing anything here, but checking. No. I'm thinking, like, what do we do if everybody checks? And I think the answer is we bet. We bet quite heavily. Oops, sorry. Not least because there is a decent chance we do have the best hand. Nice, a whole lot of fun. I was gonna say bluffing going on in this case. I think it was value betting up until this point. You play the big one, and yeah, these are the kind of hands this guy is 3-betting. 10, 8, 7, 4 double suited. I know, it's suited. It's suited! Anything beats techno. Fair enough. Right, so as I said, as soon as I get around like 2 buy-ins deep, this table I'm gonna leave because it's a very tough spot here with Panamania to my left. Especially once he covers us. Splash pot going on in PLO 10. Would you look at that, I'm a loose aggressive there, and a tight aggro on the other RunItOnce table. Although I suspect I'll soon be asleep, since no real hands came away recently on this table. Ooh, sorry. Looks like a flush took it down. Ooh, and that's the other thing, once the new client comes out, not only are the split pot animations being fixed, also the showdown can now be enjoyed. It won't be over in a flash anymore. Increase the showdown time. Also the whole dealing, increase the showdown time and decrease the dealing speed when you go all in. Min raise everybody calls? Okay, don't mind if I do. Pair, open-ender, backdoor nut, flush draw. I kinda doubt we get to see a turn. Never mind then. Wow, how's that for a turn card? Giving us trips. So for the stream we are, I think now we're breaking even. Still not completely over that quads situation up there. What's going on here? Let's just watch this for a moment. Looks interesting. Okay, we'll never know. So we have trips and a nut flush draw now, and a nut flush. I think we want to put some money in. Hope to get some money out. Yeah, we always could. Really? Deuces and tens? What the fuck? How did you get to see a river there? So he rivered the tens full, deuces full? Okay. Well, good for you. Okay. Not bitter. Just saying. I register with joy that Batalin's still sitting on chips. Okay, in that case we really can't. Seven entries now in PLO 10 and PLO 20 respectively. Yeah, would have been an iffy spot had we called here, because now we're kind of forced to see it through to the end, and having 3 hearts is really isn't helpful there. Normally a raise. This time I'm not gonna let it go, because Panda is just gonna raise so much. Really? Queen Jack. Yeah, so there's your 3-betting range for Panda right there. Queen Jack 9-9 single suited. Good for a 3-bet. Making it tough to play against a character like that. out of position as we are on table 2, where it sits to our immediate left. Happy to call, well, happy-ish to call here. This guy does fold a lot. Cool. Nah, can't really do it. Yep, sounds good to me. No, not so much, I guess. This one is very possibly stretching it a little bit, calling his raise there. We do flop a very top pair, that part I enjoy. It's the 50 BB stack. Nice! Top pair takes it down, huh? I'll take it. Definitely a hand to compete for the splash pot here. I was not gonna fold it to a raise, although I shall not be happy, especially now. Well, now I'm probably folding it if this guy raises. Yuri Chill! Oh, that's a nice surprise seeing you here. Hi, Yuri Chill. A fellow RunItOnce streamer. So do check him out if you want. It's a nice place he has in his channel. I'm not going to give you the shout out because I thought you were the one that told me yesterday that you're currently not streaming and you didn't want to shout out. If I'm wrong, then tell me. Now I'll fix it. No, not much to do here, but 2 let it go. Ooh, a decent splash down here in the big blind. Somebody always raises at PLO 10. Put the chances of us seeing a flop here at like 10-15%. Okay, well that's the raise size we can... never mind. Never mind. Pair and an 8-high flush draw. Not really a happy occasion. At least not 5 ways. Okay, prepare to see some wild hands. Oh, you had the quads and trap it. Yeah, that worked out beautifully, didn't it? Fair enough. Yeah, you didn't need to do anything. Just click call, call, call with the nuts all the way. Yeah, so... yeah, I think that spoke for itself there. The hands these guys showed up with. So, up here, another friend of the channel, Intrepid. Table is getting busy with orange shirts, it seems. Gonna start another PLO 20 table, so I can leave this one for the time being, just because, you know, Panda is sitting to our left here. On a very nice spot. And I think this spells the end of our wonderful adventure on this table. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, looks like I am wrong. Sweet. Up here... Well, you know what? We kind of blocked the 10 by proxy. You have the King Jack, King 10, Jack 10, 9 10 blocked. Helps you have a flush draw and an overpair. We might just straight up have the best hand right now. Happy to check now. Nice call with the aces. Didn't work out for him in the end though. Just a pure flush draw, I'm gonna let go. Moving on up. Moving on up. Okay, let's play it three-handed between Narrowin, Intrepid, and ourselves. Oh, okay, I thought Narrowin might want to call there, maybe, closing the action. But, of course, he needs some good, decent cards for that. Yeah, just gonna check behind here. A tiny bit of showdown value. I know, I started them. Kipri. At least I hope, dear God, I hope that is the reason. Probably all the people watching the channel. Trying to take my money. But I need that money. Need to buy shoes. What are we gonna do here? So I called closing the action, seeing a raised pot, I believe. Yep. The off-screen table, I'm getting very nice double suited aces. Ooh, and they get raised there by apparently a crazy person. Hang on. Not sure where to put this one. Tough one. Oh, here I take this one down, that's quite nice. Yeah, tough one. We end up making two pair. Maybe I can shove the turn. Yep, as played, gonna let it go. Yeah, can't be helped. Yeah, I tried to table start a little bit, Kipri. Also, welcome back, Kipri. Nice to see you here, mate. Can't wait to see you back in the PLO streets and see you streaming. More importantly. Ace is up here, and the table where Panda sits to our immediate left. Let's hope he wants to re-raise, as he so often does. Nice. Okay, I think we'll take that. This SPR, yeah, giving his SPR specifically, we're just gonna... Okay. Don't do it to me, microgaming. Not today. Come on. Oh, awesome. 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 Awesome to the max. And sorry for showing your empty part of the screen for now. Here on the off-screen table. Fouché! Nice to see you. Pleasure having you, mate. Yeah, this dude apparently is rather crazy himself. Judging by the few hands we observed. Come on, Carl. Kings are good. Right, Fouché, and I guess Kipri as well. The news right now is that next week, I think on Tuesday, seeing that I take Mondays off now, I will be moving up to PLO 50. And on Sunday, it looks like we're gonna have like a countdown to PLO 50 stream together with the home game event, of course, and there will be giveaways to be given away and received by you guys. So I'm currently talking to RunItOnce Training, see if they... oh, hang on, I got an answer there. Maybe I have an update for that in a second. Okay, RunItOnce Nick is saying you're gonna get back to me tomorrow regarding that. Perfect. Flop a straight here. Let me just put the shoutouts in the chat. Those are very nice words, the evil troll. Thank you very much. That means it really does mean a lot to me. Wait, hang on. Stuff's happening all over the place. Yeah, gonna let this one go. Here we're gonna happily check raise, because it's a happy spot. Wait, how big was the pot that I lost there? $10, okay. Sorry, that was of course missing there. That was a nice one, yeah. Against the right player too. Thank you, Yuri. Cause this guy be crazy. Take this one down. Let's see if we can bluff our way out of this one with a small bet sizing. This table broke. Ooh, no bluffing needed anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna get to everything in the chat. Yeah, here we're gonna put it all in against Panda, I think. And here we're gonna do the same. Yeah, sorry, Narrow, we got a bit lucky there. I mean, I know, not sorry, I know you don't wanna hear the sorry. It's the way it is. Oh, here's the better two pair. Ooh, we sucked out on Panda. Hang on, I'm gonna let him know that I don't do heads up. Okay, here we're just gonna call. I know it's not advised by the doctor. Right, so I'm gonna catch up with the chat in a moment. It's just things have been pretty hectic here for a few minutes. Ooh, now that is nice. Right, so let me catch up a little. Yeah, Frauschwein, the evil troll, thank you for checking back in. And as I said, evil troll, I appreciate you saying that very much. And I'm glad to hear that you can take something away for your game and that you like how I'm conducting the stream. Thanks, mate. I mean, it's not like I have a huge amount of experience. I've been doing this for 3 months now. So, we do turn. We turn. Ugh, really? Fortunately, table 1 broke. So sorry, Nerwin. Oh, you left as well. Fair enough. What are we gonna do here? I think we have to let it go. Bring the table up here. If you can find... Oh, we will be able to find another PLO 10 table on RunItOnce. So good news, Nerwin. We have another table open. What ended up happening here? I didn't... No, I didn't... Oh, the other guy folded. Okay. New table down here. I left the other PLO table as well. So it was only 3-handed. And it was still out of position against a very aggressive player there. Could open up a few PLO 10 tables for the time being. Sorry, Yurichil, now I get to the question. The player on MPN weaker than on RunItOnce. No, I can't answer that with a yes. Here's the thing, there's certain times of the day where, like a lot of... At PLO 10, both sides are amazing, usually. At PLO 20, it is hit and miss on MPN and is hit and miss on RunItOnce as well. So on RunItOnce, the tables are usually very nice in the early afternoon, as long as provider tables are running, which has been hit and miss itself in the last couple of days. Definitely call here. So in the early evening hours, like say between 6 p.m. and like 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Central European time, the PLO 20 games on RunItOnce tend to get a little bit nitty. And before that and later than that, they are usually great. And on microgaming, it's hit and miss. Sometimes they're great games, sometimes they're reg-filled. Like last week, I think they were mostly reg-filled, the MPN games, PLO 20. This week they have been pretty good. Right, so I hope that answers that. Gonna let this one go with 6. Might be a little bit too nitty. Gibri, that's true. The streamer egg bag will be a nice amount of money. I hadn't even thought about that in a while. I mean, I've considered it earlier, of course, but I hadn't thought about it in a while. That's very true. So, Frauschwein, I'm gonna answer that first, because it's gonna be quicker. I did play PLO 50, I played up to PLO 100, and I took shots at... No, I didn't take shots. I followed up Maniacs up to PLO 200, but With the difference that that was short stacking with 30 big blinds, so at PLO 200 I sat down with 60 euros on microgaming. Actually did quite well, because I only played those games when, you know, the crazies. Like the proper crazies. Not talking about a guy like the Pandamaniac, I'm talking about complete nutcases. So when those were around, I followed them up. So I played higher, but not for full, not at 100 BB. Which is gonna be a different game altogether. The things that made you a better PLO player. Well, the short answer to that would be the PLO Matrix and the Mastermind. Again, with the disclaimer that I get the product provided for free by both now, so take that into account when you hear this answer. But that being said, I heartily recommended them when I was still paying for both. So that helped me immensely, and short stacking helped me in the sense that it was much easier to learn in the beginning. Now, I wouldn't necessarily recommend short stacking, especially not in the micros, because you're gonna, and even more especially not at 30 big blinds, because A, the rake is gonna eat you alive, even on microgaming where, you know, it's micro. But variance is huge, so if you're not prepared to face that, then you're gonna have a tough time mentally. Because at 30 BB, you know, people are just gonna call you and they're gonna suck out on you a lot, and it's gonna drive up the variance immensely. So, but that being besides the point, short stacking helped me a lot because it cut down on the amount of things I needed to learn when I was new to PLO. So the preflop stuff is the most important when short stacking. And since you play really tight, like I'm still a nit, I can still be a nit. Although right now I'm tight aggro on the RunItOnce tables. But yeah, so there you need to play really tight, meaning that you don't have as many hand categories, ranges and stuff to memorize. It's still a shit ton, and I can't memorize them all. But you get a feeling for more spots more quickly. And of course there's not much pre-flop stuff, post-flop stuff to learn. You play fit or fold, you go all in or call all in, or bet or you fold. Since you don't have much left behind usually, even in a single race part at 30 big blinds. So that helped me a lot, and for 100 BB poker, like in the last weeks I did some studying, but before that I didn't do almost no studying for it at all. And all I did was in my spare time watch the Jay Nandes YouTube videos. And that's where I formed my strategy with. Yeah. Yeah, I think those are the things that made me into the player, for whatever that's worth, that I am today. I'm not saying I'm a super player. I have a shit ton of leaks and a shit ton of things I don't know. But yeah, that's my journey so far, I guess. What do we do here? We're gonna fight for this one? Sure, let's do it. Haven't played a hand in a while. A lot of talking, not a lot of playing. Sorry. I don't know, maybe I would have liked a small bet here, a little more. Certainly gonna barrel a lot of turns. Not a rip to. Kippery in the, oh. Good thing you're only on a PLO 10 table. Because I still like... I have to search my feelings for that to know if it's true. But in the past, I got a little bit intimidated playing against you. I'm not gonna tell you otherwise. I always had fun, but I always figured, you know, it's Kippery. He knows this stuff much better than I do. And you do. But yeah. Now I don't mind knowing anymore. We are at the table. I remember the past I told you, like, don't tell me. It's gonna influence my game too much. I could actually see this being... Really? Being a fold. Let's check this one out in a moment. Actually, we can check it out right now. The 3 and the 5. I think it's close. I think the 5... my prediction would be the 5-4 is a raise. The 5-3 is a fold with these 8s. We're good. Let's check it out. Button 8853 it was. And it's perfectly right. That's exactly right. The 5-4 is a raise call. The 5-3 is just a fold. I kind of cheated because I looked a very similar hand, possibly even the same up earlier, but at least I remembered. 2 cards, 1 bluff in the house. Nice, a fellow streamer. And a very nice one to boot. And I believe you... Yeah, 2 cards, 1 bluff. You stream No Limit Cash Game. Do that very nicely, so if that sounds interesting to you guys, then head over to his place and check him out. He deserves it. Oh, I feel I've been talking a whole bunch, not playing a lot. Let's rectify the situation. Up here, 3 ways, we're gonna let it go. Actually, under the gun, this shouldn't be a raise. The King-Queen 5-4 is fine. I'm gonna check this one out, maybe I'm wrong. But I think the King-Jack 5-4 is a fold under the gun. So the King-Queen 5-4 is indeed a raise call. Let's check out the King-Jack. And that's perfectly correct as well. That should be folded. Ah, my pleasure, 2 cards. I like your channel. So, here we're gonna call, here we're gonna raise. And here we're gonna raise as well. Flop a top set here. Well, now we can make quads twice, I guess. Not really helping our cause. Although it's a further heart, that's not terrible to see. Decided to c-bet here, because this might be tough to call if he doesn't have a queen. Block straight draws, low straight draws a little bit. Don't lose much equity if I get raised, which I do. Bad seat! Welcome back to the table, bad seat. I don't know, maybe I can go for a turn bet die on this table with the top set. Given up on PLO 1020? Yeah, the action has been... Mostly my streams have been microgaming in the last couple of days, which I don't like at all. I mean, I have nothing against microgaming, I would just prefer to stream RunItOnce. So, you know, here's hoping that the patch is gonna be released really soon. Phil Gaffond Phil Gaffond said that it might be released. He's hoping it'll be released this week. And that'll bring back a lot of players. And as soon as resizable tables are gonna be in, a lot more players are gonna join. Because I keep reading that all over the place on the internet. On the internets! That people are waiting for resizable tables before they join RunItOnce. Glad to have not too heavy on my new tables. I appreciate those words. So how are we doing for the day? We're doing nicely. I do know that. On RunItOnce, let's check on RunItOnce. I believe we're like break-even-ish. Alright, we lost at 1 pot there. On RunItOnce we're down 1 buy-in, 20 bucks. But... On microgaming we're up 150, so with rakeback 160, so we're up 147 buy-ins, 2 buy-ins for the session. I'll take it. Woot! Satellite into the 11 scoop, awesome! Take it down, man. Or do a nice cash, I hope you run well. And Kipri, you're right, I think. I can go back to auto top up. I turned it off for a while. I had it on, then I turned it off for reasons I couldn't quite put into words back then and still can't. Yeah, let's do that. Here we're gonna go for 2 barrels now. Well, I don't know. Yeah. Now that I started barreling, I'm not gonna give up now. Expect to get called here quite a lot. Maybe Narwin has quads against us again. No quads, huh? But not a believer. With the ace high, nice call. Very nice call, sir. Here we get raised. Gonna let it go. Yeah, let me turn on auto top up once more. I mean, it is nice for the splash pots to be a little bit short. But yeah, I really don't have any good reason. And you're right, in the past couple of days I found myself just topping up manually every time. Ah, this one I could have raised, especially since it's Pandamania. Here, having all the jacks, I'm gonna go for this quite a long way. Yeah, PLO 10 I didn't take stack sizes into account. Let's play it, let's give it a shot. Ooh, how did I win this? Okay, new PLO 10 table opens up, that is quite amazing. Sorry, PLO 20 table on RunItOnce and a PLO 10 table on RunItOnce. This one I'm gonna have to close, the PLO 10 table. It's one table too many right now. Right, so first of all, auto top up. Not auto rebuy, but auto top up. Fall under 80 chips, 100 chips, perfect. Okay, so that should work now. No, I didn't win anything this time at the weekend promotion. Was a little bit disappointed, but then again I didn't put that many hands in. Wow, that worked out nicely. Since I was modding it up in the RunItOnce channel. No! 2 cards, no! How did you time out? Nice hand coming up, Kipri. Okay. Gonna leave the table in focus. Hey, nice! For 3 hours got 50? That's... how awesome is that? Sweet! So the difference between PLO 25 and 50, many more racks at microgaming. So the PLO 50 tables, you really had to shop around to find a good table, so to say. Flop a set and somehow it didn't auto top up. Maybe it only does it after I top up manually for one time. Oh, sorry. Congrats, Batseed. Yeah, so more racks, but also spewier, if that's tough to say. recreational players that were looking to punt away much more money. Many more buy-ins in a row often. With aces up here. Wow, just a quads, huh? How about you have kings? Wait, why is this pot so small? Oh, because it's PLO 10. I was like, what the deuce happened here? Right, sitting on only PLO 10 tables for the moment. I have my eye on one PLO 20 table on micro. It's the only one that's running, strangely enough. Not sure what's up with that. Maybe it's a union thing and all the PLO 20 tables, PLO 20 players have the day off. Who knows? Oh, sorry, I might have missed the pot there. Meh. Get a pretty nasty turn here. I'm gonna call here. Against Skippery. Here we do end up having a straight. Ah! Who split the hand? Here, Let it go. Bad internet. Ugh. Oh, that was your ace high call. Ooh, that was a nice call, Kipri. That was a very nice call. Yeah, I didn't like my line. That's not a spot that I see bluffed very often. So far, at least. I'm happy to be wrong. So what happened there then? King turned, then a 10 rivered. And Kippery had ace, king, 7 deuce. Wow, so he had deuces, the other guy had a deuce as well. But Kippery, of course, made a full house when the king came on a turn. Haven't the other guy draw that, I believe. There's Bad Panda. Oh no, not Bad Panda, just Panda. Okay, it's here. Like if he had been the racer here, I might have come over the top for 100 BB. Four ways, huh? Not the coolest spot. He got aces, and I need to look into that setting once more. I'm not getting auto topped up. Taking it down. Up here, I believe I foolishly called here on the turn. He bets into 3 other people. I shouldn't. With the king high flush, I mean, maybe it's not completely horrible. Right, so settings. Yeah. Should be enabled. Maybe I need to restart. So the client, this time I'm not gonna raise this one, early position. Here, having all the flush draws front and back door. I don't mind c-betting here, and if need be we get the money in for 100 BB. Might be a little bit more careful if we were deeper. You're max F, huh? Oh, on this table, max F. Okay, there. That's nice. We're sitting right across from each other. Nobody has position more than the other. That's fair. Really? With the lead, huh? I'm gonna take one off. I'm curious about this. Huh. I'd love to see his hand. I really would. Let's 3-bet Kippery here. Don't think it's advised with this hand. Ooh, well, we're not gonna get into any trouble on this board. Yeah, so on micro we were up further 10. Not sure if much changed on RunItOnce. Yeah, on RunItOnce we lost 5, so we're up a further 5 since last time we checked. And all is going well. Hey, good news! I can become an RunItOnce training affiliate and still keep the mastermind banners and all that stuff. Right on. Thanks, Frau Schwein. Thanks for chilling out here for a while. Appreciate it very much. No, not with the 3 and the deuce. A little bit weak. We would be in position against Kippery. This button is very sleepy. Speaking, well... I think either way is fine. Let's see what the solver approach would be. The solver placed his hand there in the cutoff. Even if it does, I think folding it is defensible. And the solver actually does. As a raise fold or raise call. Oh, hang on, that was double suited. I clicked wrong. Ah, different story. There's a fold. There it is a fold, and it's a pretty clear one too. Down here, even closing the action. Well, we have a suited ace, sure. Flop a bottom pair. Not much. Some backdoor stuff, but not much. Let's see, are we getting a seat on the PLO 20 table? Not yet. Yes, Capriend, I think that is correct. Let me check up on that. But I think that's actually correct. I looked into a lot of small blind spots in the past. This one is fine, especially against this gentleman here. So small blind versus cutoff, this would be. Check 10, 9, 7, single suited. Yeah? If you want to be surprised. Ooh, how's that for a turn? Wow. giving us the nuts. Well, second nuts. Also a very nice board over here. Helpful river, completing a lot of stuff. And on the other table we make quads, which is pretty entertaining. Right, so about that Jack 10 single suited small blind versus the cutoff. Just bring it over in a moment. Let's just watch how this turns out here. Right, so none of the single-suited Jack 10 hands, whatever the other side cards are a call or a raise or anything. You can see I selected small blind versus cutoff, so that's all correct. Jack 10 single-suited and the 9-7 is nothing there. Here, Kipri is trying to take that hand away from us. Not gonna bluff him out here, I think. That's a fine hand, Kippery. Fine. Fine. Oh, man. No fine hand. Actually, let's go one step further and check out the same situation for a button open. Where I would assume we call or raise the most in the big blind. Small blind, sorry. So small blind versus button. Again, Jack 10 single suited. None of them, not even the Jack 10 9-8 single suited, is a call. Or more importantly, not a raise either. All of them are folds there. Yeah, it surprised me too, but these hand combinations at least I committed to memory. Plenty of others left over. Yeah, sorry guys, there wasn't really much poker play going on in the last 10-15 minutes, but to be fair, we didn't get many hands. Small splash pot down here. Right, so I'll focus a little bit more on playing instead of talking for a moment here. I'll do my best at least. Definitely calling this. Flop a pair and a wrap. It's not a bad hand by any means. I'd actually go for the check raise here. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we have a pair, we have the wrap. If that can't be check raised, I don't know what can. Okay. In big pots anywhere? Not really. Guess this one kind of qualifies. Not folding this blind versus blind. It's not the most horrible flop. Actually, a lead might have been fun here. Make the nuts up here. With a redraw to the royal, I guess. On the third table, you think you're Nathan, huh? Oh, there you have position on us. Well, fair enough, we have position on you on the other table. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna come over the top. He's in the tank if we took it down. That was a lot of fun. I mean, calling there on the flush board. Not many board pairing cards that would be worrying. Like an ace or a 10. That's pretty much it. That's the best elevator music I've ever heard. Top pair and then got it to the nuts. Keep the pot small here, out of position. Against a player like Kippery. Very loose passive. Oh, shame, Kippery, shame. How many beers are you having, mate? Loose passive, really? I've got to get these words, won't I? Fair enough. I would have either check folded, but I don't mind bet folding here. Nice hand, he says. Nice hand, I say. Alright. Found a seat on the only PLO 20 table that's currently going on either side. I'm gonna close this PLO 10 here. And let's do PLO 20 instead. Oof, okay, then you guys have fun. But man, PLO 50 is going down all the time. 23 entries, so we would have our 4 tables with ease. Soon. Let's keep knocking on wood that no major downswings happen until next week, next Tuesday, and then we're gonna be mixing it up at the in the PLO 50 streets. That being said, if any of you are playing on RunItOnce and you want to play PLO, right now there are 18 entries at PLO 10, so plenty of tables, enough tables around. There's a fold as well. Even against the button it would be a fold. Let me double check on that, I'm not telling you nonsense. Gonna check it for the button, which would make it be the likeliest spot where this hand gets called. Ace King 9-4, small blind versus button. Because if you don't call it against the button, we certainly don't call it against MP here. And that's perfectly correct. And it's not even close either. Only hand with a 9, Ace King 9, would be the Ace King 9-8 as a raise fold. Well, the Jack 9, Queen 9. I do tell a lie. Those would be raise folds as well. Again, nothing we can do up here. Nothing we can do down here. Except watch Kippery amass chip stack fortunes. Who is involved in a decent part over here for PLO 10? 80 BB in the middle. Top set no good. Turn top set no good, huh? Is we up against the straight? Yeah. The working man's hand, 5 to 9. Again, close-ish, but we haven't played a hand in ages, so let's play one. And Kippery always being so very polite at the tables. I like that. I think that's the way to go at the tables, the way to do it. Makes people feel good about their play and hopefully makes them stick around longer. Actually, I told a lie. There are a bunch of microgaming PLO 20 tables going on now. Hadn't noticed at all. Did it just open? They don't look so interesting right now. Gonna get back to them later. The one we have open is pretty much the only one that I like. Gonna call here. He takes it on with 5, so any bet at any point would have gotten us the pot. He's all in here. Ace against 9, 6, 6, 5. Wow, liking this guy. Up here, nasty really? The old min-bet bombage spiel, huh? Quick bet too. Yeah, probably didn't need to call there at all on the flop. On the turn. Here we river, you know, the nuts. It's pretty cool. I think we don't get called here all that often anyway. Might as well go big. Wow, there's a PLO 50 table with an average pot of 24 going on. But nah. Yeah, and that being said, I'm probably gonna stick to RunItOnce for the PLO 50. I don't think I'll be playing any PLO 50 on microgaming anytime soon. Here we 3-bet Kippery for once. Ooh, take it down right away, huh? I see how it is, I see how it is. Might be a fool's errand to try to get Kippery out of any kind of pot. He called us with the ace high earlier. On a triple paired board. On a board with 3 of the same cards. Full house board, basically. Which was a nice call. Was a right call, too. Can't do anything here. Can't do anything here. At least we shouldn't. Different story. Ace Queen 3-6 double suited in the cutoff. Raised by a very sleepy character, even closing the action. I'm not gonna call. With the Ace King I would call, the Ace Queen. You know, sometimes stuff like this happens, but the more important question is how often does that kind of flop appear? And I think the answer is not often enough for this hand. I don't know. Let me know if that's just way too nitty to fold a double suited ace there 3 ways. With an ace high and a queen high flush draw. Might well be. Pair but no hearts. If I had a heart, we would have let out here. Not a very bet happy dude. Just gonna let it go. Of course. Maximum punishment times 2. Oh lord. Ooh, we would have found a nice one here against 7s. Would've, should've, could've. Doesn't help us now. Not necessarily certain that was the wrong move to fold. Middle 2 pair, backdoor flush draw, having no heart. Again, how often do we turn that well? You know what? A hand would be nice. Just any table, any hand would be cool. Up here, again with the dangler. Nope. That's correct too. We'll check it out though, never know. I've been known to be wrong in the past. King Queen 10-4 it was, I believe, in MP, right? Oh hell yeah. Not even close to a call. Okay, now that looks much better on you, Kipri. That loose aggressive face. It's much more in line with what I come to expect from your playstyle. We're doing a lot of folding right now. Kipri is doing a lot of betting here. Wow, we have a hand we can call on another table. A shitty flop for it though. Let's give it a shot. Might be able to get a king out, or queens. Kipri gets called and has nothing. Nothing! I don't think the chances are particularly great of getting a fold. Yeah, especially not if he has an ace. I'm making it way too easy on you, Kipri, ain't I? Whew. Up a little bit nicer up here. Table 1 is breaking, so we're gonna let it go. See if we can steal one here. Denied, huh? Just denied all around. Let's see if I can't dig up a PLO 20 table. Nope, this one sucks. Wow, get raised here. I think I checked this hand out. I think this one gets called. Double suited jacks. Am I surprised none of the double suited jacks get folded? Yeah, exactly. Even that one doesn't. Now we have an open ender and we have very decent blockers, like an ace, a 10, a 9 roll off. So I'm willing to give this one a shot. There's definitely some bluffing potentials on a lot of rivers. Some value betting too. Nah, I really don't see anything that we fold out here. Ace queen, maybe. Yeah, the ace queen, probably. Yeah. But it's one of the few hands he shows up with there. It's not folding any king, I think. We're definitely bleeding a few chips on micro. On RunItOnce. Not that many, but yeah, like 10 euros the last 10-15 minutes. Couldn't really get much going. Again, we have to let it go here. Pandemania is still exercising that raise button, as if there was no tomorrow. Okay, we found another RunItOnce PLO 10 table. How about a nice splash? That would cap off the evening very nicely. Nope, not under the gun. Oh, we have a top pair against Kippery. Let's see how that'll treat us. Let's be sticky here for one hand. Yeah, the fake puke emote. Yeah, expect a raise incoming anytime soon. I think the bet sizing is pretty nifty. This one might be a little bit tougher to pick up as a bluff. Phew. Phew indeed. And Kippery always so nice at the table, saying nice hand. Four ways, there's no reason to do anything but check here on the flop. Take this one down with the king 5-6-4. Blind versus blind there. Yeah. We have aces on the Pandemania table, so there's a more than average chance that he's gonna 3-bet. He 3-bets 21% of his hands, which is way too much. That's not a bad flop. As far as flops go. Hopefully. Interesting flop here. Open-ended straight draw, top pair. We're going with this. Anybody wants to put more money in? Four ways we're probably fine potting this. I'm gonna check. I don't think we're getting called here all that often. At all. Maybe just to... Oh, okay, well done. Nice hand, I agree. Nice try. Not being sarcastic there. You had a 7 in your hand. He had a 7 in his hand. What else did he have? He wasn't blocking any clubs. Oh, sorry for the switching here. Right, so let's check this one out. Kibri had the 10-10-9-7, triple spades. Hang on. Interesting spot down here. We're just gonna call backdoor flush. And it's good. Ooh, we had Kibri in rough shape. We had both the flushes covered. Take this one down as well. Let's see what's happening over here. So yeah, Kibri had 10s. He had the 7 blocked, which is very, very nice. If you can just straight up steal this one. And of course he had no clubs whatsoever, so putting me on the missed club draw is definitely a thing there. And makes sense. It was a valiant effort. And we stole this one, which I'm very happy about. Gaining some momentum back, I think. Okay, let's get back to this in a moment. Gonna fold on the other table. He's betting quite large. We only have top pair, and yeah, there shall be better spots. Almost closing the action here. I called. This group doesn't come over the top at all. That much. Decent pot with Kibri involved here. Let's watch. Good luck, Kibri. Ace queen, nice. What did this guy have? What the? Really? Pair of 6s and a gutter? Is that what I saw? Wow. So yeah, we got some money back on micro on RunItOnce. Yep, there we're now down 1 buy-in, 20 bucks, pretty much exactly to the penny. For the day. On micro, I forgot rake back last time I checked it out, so on micro we're up 170, minus 20, 150. 7.5 buy-ins. 2.5 up for the session, 7.5 for the day. Pretty cool. Gonna call. Pretty crappy offsuit kings here. But on the button it's fine. Sure, let's take one off. Get a little bit lucky. Oh, speaking of getting lucky. Misread your sizing. That was in that case, that actually was the plan. I'm happy to see it worked. Yeah, with a pair in my hand, I'm gonna come over the top right away. Get called. Just gonna pot it. Against Kibri he had 7s here in that pot. We took it down in the end. Went check check. Really? So you have us then, huh? Guess we need to get very, very lucky here. Yeah. Maybe. Bit smaller often with the nuts, yeah. Oh, you mean the one with the... Oh, right. I got you. The one where I bet pot. Yeah. Ooh, didn't we get lucky? That was awesome. That was awesome, man. I like that spot. I liked it. Not the spot. I like the result, though. Phew. So make that more than 8.5 binds up now. Don't get a Pandamania raise, that is awesome. Kinda would have hated it with this hand. So how bad were we doing in this hand? Let's pull up the hand from Poker Tracker. We weren't doing horribly due to the flush draw. Well, we weren't doing great. 26% is what we had on the turn. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that's a nasty spot, I agree. With the 10-10, you do beat some of my bluffs, and you were not blocking my bluffs. Specifically not the flush, the best flush. I like the all-in. It's something that it's a move that I want to say I don't have in my arsenal in this spot. Yeah, it's something I couldn't pull off right now, I think. At least not habitually. Like, not saying it's impossible for me, but yeah, I don't think it's likely. I'm gonna stick to that. So, generally speaking, there's not much bluffing going on at PLO 10 in spots like these. I have no idea how it's gonna work out in higher limits. Let's check here, because we have a lot of nice future blockers. Like, make an 8 or jack appear. Every once in a while we're good. This is kind of interesting. Seeing that we have a gutter, a pair, and a flush draw. Let's take one off. Running good, I hope. It was a good price. Had he bet pot, it would have been a whole different story. Yeah, happily letting this one go. Hand raise incoming? Wouldn't be surprised. I get to take aces into battle against Kippery. Almost 200 BB deep. Maybe I can just call these. Yeah, maybe I wouldn't mind calling these. We are on the button, so if we call aces in any spot, then aces like these on the button is probably a spot to do it in. Up here, we're gonna let it go. don't think... I choose to believe that was a mistake. Now I do have a whole bunch of aces, but thank you for betting there, Kippery. You would have gotten a bluff out of me for sure. Yeah, and just having two aces here doesn't mean that nobody else can have a straight. Or the nuts. Go for a lead here to confuse Kippery a little bit. Well, now I am the one being confused. Sure, let's river a queen. For shits and giggles. Ooh, well, we do river a straight. Ooh, did we get lucky? What did Kipri have there? Hang on. What do you have, my friend? They're 9 now, okay. I had to check first. Here we flop top set, blocker 2 straights, backdoor flush draw. Here we're gonna check and give up. I think calling is fine, maybe we can keep Panda in. But things are getting serious down here. Seven rolls off, this of course is a horrible, horrible river. Maybe I misplayed this one a little bit. Kipri took the other hand down on the other table. He did have the 8-9, he did have the pure gutter. Figured he doesn't necessarily have to have it. Might have just... sometimes he just shows up with blockers there. Not sure about that call. Ah, you know what? With the hand that he had there, like the ace king 9-8, say the 7 doesn't come, say deuce comes or something, I think there's a decent chance he would go for the bluff, because he doesn't really have a lot of showdown value with the top pair on this board. Maybe I shouldn't beat myself up about this call. Maybe that's fine. The min bet was intentional. Fair enough. And don't think I'm making fun of it, I just find it generally funny. I don't have an opinion about the min bet at all. I'm gonna ask the hamster man about it. It is funny. First, let's check out what's happening here. Yeah, Kippery, I normally no. It was like a only foot his hand type of thing. Wasn't a gut shot though, was an open ender. I had the 10-7 in my hand. Top pair and a nut flush blocker and a straight blocker. This is a nice board. Not sure if the 9 is too worrying. Took it down on the other table with the kings. But yeah, again, usually I fold this one. Because say a jack rolls off, there's a lot of jack 9s, jack 8 hands out there that just have me, dead at that point. I was hoping to flop that queen, river that queen. Mark is a good customer, rightly so. Likewise. I remember vividly the hand where you had ace jack jack 6 single suited and called a 4-bet. Like you 3-bet first and called a 4-bet, cracked my aces. Don't you think I've forgotten that? Oh, shenanigans are going on here. Really? What the deuce are you good people doing? Yeah, we're gonna have to put it in here. Not happy. Come on, do it. We had enough outs. We had enough outs. I think we did. Oh, I can't check this one out. At least not in Poker Tracker. I'll take that then. Okay, so we found a table that's just perfect. These guys are donking off money left and right. Took it on table 1. Sorry for the switching here. No respect for trip support. How often does this guy go for this sort of line? How often does he raise rivers? Not often is the answer. Yeah, let it go. Worst full house possible. It is king. Turn nuts which help. That does help. Turn the nuts and tends to help a lot. Yeah, to mess me up. Certainly amused me. Yeah, nice hand. Don't remember if the other guy ended up calling, if he took down a big one. Yeah, gonna take one off here. Not the greatest one. Yeah. Right, so I found a PLO 20 table and an additional one on micro. So let's do that then. Gonna leave table 1 here in a few, in the next orbit. Definitely not leaving this table. For just a second nut flush draw, we definitely not getting the price. Here we flop nicely though, I want to say. Well, conversely up here we don't. No, we're not gonna win a big one here, seeing that we have the king as well. What happened? I want my button back, please. Okay, let's watch this then first. Okay. We do take it down. And I see it here in the end. Not I see it, I donked out, I guess, on the river. Not expecting Kibbery call, basically, ever. But also had I checked there, I don't think Kibbery would have bet again. Yuri, yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks. They hurt in the beginning, don't they? If you start with PLO or move over to PLO from whatever your main game used to be. Folding full houses just feels so icky. We're doing well, der Alter, we're doing well. Closing the action, sure. Do have to Jack 10 here. Flop a gutter to the nuts. These people are at it again. So on RunItOnce we are down $30 for the day so far. Potentially happier times up here. But on micro we're doing very well. Micro we're up 180 plus rakeback, so we're up 190, actually a tiny bit more. So 160, we're up 8 buy-ins. Nice. Pussy. So not a very satisfying end to this hand, unfortunately. With the jack in my hand, I don't beat ace queen. Maybe it's a bluff with kings? Nope. Well, yes, but he had the kings. He also had the straight, unfortunately. Oh, you never watched it. Game of Thrones. Ooh, damn it, I timed out here. I didn't mean to. Sorry, I thought I had hit that button. It appears to happen sometimes. I'm not sure if it's my mouse. It might well be. I'm gonna leave the other PLO 10 table as well, just because we have another PLO 20 table with a red tech who I don't remember. Just gonna give up on this hand. Apparently a good call. Right, so we're sitting on 4 tables, 3 of them PLO 20. This one I'm not leaving because these guys are just stacking off left and right. I'm running pretty swell, although, you know, truth be told, only minimally over EV. Not a little bit, but I'll show you. Those are the stats for the day for micro gaming. So yeah, pretty well. Started when Season 7 started. Ooh, yeah. That is binge watching for sure. Quite many nights without sleep, yeah. A fun story about one of my best friends. And I watched... what's it called? Netflix show with the droids, Westworld. So I watched Westworld and I, you know, binged it, loved it. And I told my friend, like it was like a Tuesday, and this guy has a job, and I told him about the show. It was 9, 10 in the evening or something like that. And I told him it's awesome, you're gonna love it, but under no circumstances start watching tonight, because you can have a tough time turning it off. And I turned on my computer the next morning, and he was still there. He actually ditched work for that day, and had just been watching all night. I warned him. So if any of you hasn't seen Westworld, then check it out. What? That's a lie. You're up against me, Kipri, today. I know you are. I lost, what was it, 120, 140 big blinds against you earlier? Gonna let this go. Sorry, gonna let these go. Me having your money, that'll be the day. I'm still convinced you're up against me. In total. I would be willing to make a small bet on it. Like, okay, if you want to bet on it, Kippery, once we get the hands. Like, of course, only until today, hands until today, and including today, sure. Then the loser subs to the other guy's channel. Let me know if you're game for that. Because I think you're up against me. I would bet a tier 1 subscription. Nope. Even perfectly suited to the ace, that's a fold. Let me check that out once more so I'm not telling you anything that's incorrect. It's not when I can avoid it. It was a small blind versus MP spot, I believe, right? Right. The ace king jack 4. That's perfectly correct, yeah. With these single suited hands, because there's almost no calling there in the small blind, as usual. So all 4 cards need to be Broadway cards. So it needs to be an ace king, jack 10, queen 10, queen jack. The only exception would be the ace king 10 9. That one is still solver approved, so to say. So these guys are still feeling it. He is raising a lot. That song sounds a little bit like 70s, like a music out of a 70s vintage French porn movie. Or so I've been told. Phew. Okay, I think I avoided all the suspicions there. Good job, not raising. Good job. Phew. Close one. So truth be told, one of the PLO 20 tables really doesn't look that appealing. See a lot of wrecks, only one high VP player. Those two guys, and he took all of it. I think all of his buy-ins came from this guy. Like he's up 400 BB against Simon here. Yeah, this table I'm gonna leave. It's not a fun. This is the only high VP player who's that's alright, a good one to have. But all the other guys, this guy I do have marked as a fish, so to say, as a potential spot. But even he raises 13% of his hands. She is the wrong tag probably. More of a reggish player. Yeah, 3-bet of 9. 4-bet is a little large, fair and granted. Start off by checking here. Some bluffing opportunities down the line, for sure with this hand. Westworld, oh yeah, Westworld is the nuts. Okay. Okay, let's join another RunItOnce table then. 3-handed, really? No other tables out there? Haven't gotten a single hand on this table in a while, which is a pity. There are definitely chips flying there. So I swear, Kibri, that was not the plan that I resit at the same table and now have position on you. Whatever good that'll do me. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can sit down. There might be another table going on. Yeah, okay, then I'm gonna leave this one. Don't want to play short-handed. Sorry, Kippery. I'm sure you're gonna be fine heads up as well. Alright. Not much going on, at least not for us. Looks like a decent pot is going down here. Ah, that's a pity. That is a true pity. No, we really can't, or at least we shouldn't. Nothing concrete. The way I understand it currently is if the new client, which is going to come, you know, either this week or next, I think, is going to have the framework built in, so they're not going to have to do too much more work. Really? You 4-bet the King 5-6? That can't be GTO approved, but I guess you know your players. Hernandez is live. So guys, I understand if you want to head over to his channel. The Bankroll Challenge returns. Maybe I'll check him out later. Oh, nice part there, Kibri. Nice part. Happy to see you take it down. Right, so as I was saying, I understand that they don't have to do too much more work to get the hand histories done. And they can update starting now, basically once the new client releases, they'll be able to dish out updates quicker and more frequently. And so my personal guess would be within the next 6 weeks. That is based on not much though. Not an educated guess. No, personally never got into cryptocurrency. Of course regretted it a few times, but who knows what times I would have bought and sold and didn't. Don't know how to end that sentence. It didn't something to me. Didn't look too appealing to me, or nah, that's not quite it. I don't know. I preferred not to. I'll leave this table as well. The panda dude left. I do keep an eye on the price, yeah. That I do. Sort of a morbid fascination, I guess. Let's check out this table in detail. We have one high V per player, yeah. All the other guys are reggish. Like every single one of them is tight or tight aggressive. Doesn't sound like a fun table at all. See if the PLO 10 tables are any better. Yeah, those look nice. Against this guy, let's play a hand. Maybe we get some respect from him, seeing that we haven't played a hand in ages on this table. Or on any table, for that matter. Yeah, so I opened up 2 PLO 10 tables on micro. Also a nice hand down here. Ooh, okay. That's the jack in my hand. What's the move here? I think with all the jacks I'm sort of fine betting. Oh, Maniac 3. Okay, that... I figured you'd had a reason there. I hoped you had a reason. Wait. Round one's crashed. Do have a nice hand here in the meantime. I would never leave this channel for Gen-Handers. Oh! Yes, how very nice. How nice is that of you to say? Hang on, need the password. Okay. To reset this table. Alright, hang on, let me get to grips with everything here. It was a bit hectic for a moment when that side crashes. Session ended up 2.5 buy-ins. Very nice. I know for a fact that almost half of that came from me. Well, I'm sure I might have won a few pots here and there against you as well. To play GTO here. No one has calculated solver strategy against the Maniac. True words. Wait, I'm sitting at no limit hold'em 4? What the deuce? It's the wrong table. So we flop pretty nicely up here as well. I've respected my races. Took it down on the other table. Didn't get called. Need to restart RunItOnce though. For reasons. Okay. On average, it feels better to win than to lose. Queen Jack is certainly in here. If he has it, good game. Jack 6, oh, that's a little bit more unexpected. Powerhouse hand. So on the other table where I didn't have time to show you, I lost like 50 BB, a PLO 20, 10 euros in a hand there where that I really shouldn't have been in to begin with. Got a 3-bet with a mediocre Ace King Jack 4 single suited, I think. Nah, the table is 3-handed. Okay, it looks like RunItOnce is done for the day. Crazy dude on the PLO 20 table left as well. It really isn't a fine table anymore. Gonna let it go. There are some hopefully decent PLO 10 tables, and that'll have to do for now. Yeah, so I think for now I'm gonna leave that PLO 10 table, that PLO 20 table. Really isn't that awesome. Not gonna fold if he bets. Hey. Strongly considered betting myself there. Not really sure why I didn't in the end. So what's the tally right now? I'm curious. On RunItOnce we are down, so still 30. Like 29. Call it 30. On micro, with rakeback we are up 70, almost 180. Minus 30, it's 150, makes it a profit of 7.5 buy-ins for the day, 2.5 for this session for the last 2.5 hours. In terms of PLO 20 buy-ins, that is. If a red tag up here, he deserves it. 3-bet of 31%, 4-bet of 25%. Might be some fun ahead. Yeah. Come on, make your hand, make your hand. No, okay. So we're definitely gonna come over the top if he raises. Nope, doesn't though. Min raise, okay. Good for you, my friend. Okay. I think that's an above average flop. Now I wonder if this is a raise. Let's check this one out in a moment. Well, we're definitely calling this. Ooh, he has a lot of our cards covered. How about another 7? Or a 3 or an 8? Fair enough. 10, 7, 6, 5. Suited to 10. Honestly, I have no feeling about it whatsoever. But nope. Just a fold. Master pair. No, thank you. I'm not good enough at... thanks for the offer. Appreciate it. Did you want to start some games? But 3-handed I'd rather not. We're at the end of a long streaming day. Not that long as other days, but still. And 3-handed's not my game. I think you'd have an edge there. Yuri, from one PC. I have 2 screens. I'm gonna change something about my screen situation. For 100 BB, I don't mind if he comes over the top. We're just gonna play for it all. Having all the flush draws and a pair. So no extra PC needed. I have a pretty beefy processor, it's like a Xenon, like a server. It's an i7 without the integrated graphics, is what it is. Xenon Intel. Not the fastest one, but it's beefy, and case in point, I use software encoding because hardware encoding, which they added in the streaming software that I use recently, looks worse. And so I use software which is a little bit resource intensive, but I have 16 gigabytes of RAM and it's all good. The machine is not exhausting its capabilities at all, streaming. But having 2 screens is very, very helpful. Or one really huge screen with a large resolution. Which I'm gonna upgrade to this year. I'm not sure I'm gonna go about it if I buy one large screen, one medium large, so to say, and have a second one on the side still, or how's it gonna work, how it's gonna work out. I'll figure something out. Yeah, some gamers do have a second PC because then they get all the performance of their main PC, can use that for gaming. Crank up all the details and stuff. Master pair. What do you mean? Oh, I guess you mean the results or something? Well, you know, it's even worse than that. Because half of that is PLO 100. But yes, my living expenses are indeed low. Now we're beating all the other aces. You have to do what you enjoy, for whatever reasons you enjoy it. Maybe you enjoy a hectic job that cuts down on your private life, but it pays very well, or you just love what you're doing. I certainly do love what I do. And what a nice thing is that. Yeah, awesome. Happy to hear it, Master Pair. Need more people working proper jobs, doing something for the GED. Because I certainly ain't contributing to society. Well, maybe as a streamer, I can argue that I'm contributing a little bit. People finding enjoyment, relaxation, but the poker aspect, definitely not. It's the funniest scene in high stakes. Wow, in the high stakes poker show, and like a bunch of pros sit around Negrano. I've told this before, but still, I enjoy it every time. So they were sitting around the poker table, and at some point Negrano looks around and goes like, "Any of you guys ever had a real job?" Everybody just starts looking shifty, like looking down, like, what do you mean a job? That's pretty hilarious to me. We get raised over here from the crazy person. No sweat. Maybe we are good. It turns out we are. Yeah, I mean, if you work in Northern Canada, you're gonna get paid a shit ton. I know Canada has nice wages. Unless you're a software QA, as I was. Canada is a proper nice place on earth. One of the nicest I know of. when it comes to, you know, if you think about where would you prefer to live, what kind of society, what kind of social structure, Canada's right up there. As are all the Scandinavian countries, as far as I know. What do you mean, might get online? I thought he is streaming? Let me check it out on the site. Yeah, sorry guys that it's only PLO 10 right now. There are no really appealing PLO 20 tables that look even remotely interesting. We get raised by a short stack. Hmm. Okay. Really? You had a better straight? Are you shitting me? That shouldn't be allowed. Well, good for him. That's true, he's offline. What the deuce? Water treatment. Hey, there, see that right there. That's a job society needs. Cool. Flop here nicely. Top two. Gutter. Vector flush. A lot of good stuff. Okay. Flush draws coming in. Nice! Nice master pair. Sounds like a good job. We had aces on another table where we got a walk. Yeah, it does sound cool indeed. Well, I guess we could do one run at once table. There are 4 entries. Let's see how big the table is. 4 ways, yeah. Let's see what PLO 10 table, which PLO 10 table are we ditching? I think this one down here. Yeah. Get the original razor out. Face a pretty nasty flop here, unfortunately. I did too. Yeah, that's just a. I never dove into why that is. Why the Canadian dollar is valued so much lower than the American dollar. Pissed me off too when I was getting paid in Canadian dollars. Last hand down here. Up here. Start out by checking. Also, a job society could hardly do without the civil servants. Nice, don't get caught there. Okay, we have at least one PLO 10 table from RunItOnce now. Yeah, sorry for to everybody who might have just joined. No PLO 20 right now, there are just no tables on RunItOnce and no good tables on microgaming. So rather than play on shitty PLO 20 tables, I prefer to play on decent PLO 10s. How's this for a flop? Wow. Like a turn a deuce if he calls, or just fold, that'll be awesome too. Narwin Brave? I've never heard of Brave. Ooh, happy to take this one down. So I use Chrome for all my Twitch stuff, for all the things that are related to the stream, and otherwise I use a pretty locked down Firefox fork called Pale Moon, just because Firefox changed some stuff that I didn't like. At some point I'm gonna switch over to Firefox again, I think. Because the problem with the forks is that they get security updates a little less frequently usually. Ooh, gosh darn it. There is a nice PLO 20 table with the absolute nut guy when it comes to maniacs. Oh, sorry, I usually hit the mute button, excuse me. Yeah, like this guy. And there you can see right away why I love this guy. I'm gonna post here as well. Hopefully he rebuys. Put the search function on him. Ooh, and But All In is playing as well, really? No. Would have been another favorite customer of mine. Okay, this guy is sitting out. I'm gonna put his name into the search function though. B1 Elijah. It's a very decent turn. Ah, he's sitting at another table, really. Now there are some 10-8s and stuff that can call, which is why I ultimately check there in the end. The ace is in the table where this dude is sitting out. Ooh, I told a lie. Now there's another PLO 20 table going down that is super excellent. I'm gonna keep an eye out. I think I'm just gonna pot it here. Don't mind if you fold, I don't mind at all. Okay. Just an 8, huh? No, come on, don't do it to me, don't do it to me. Yes! That helped, the good old bankroll. Brave as a browser get registered as a content creator? Really? I'll look into it. Never heard of it. I mean, I do like for my main browser, I doubt it'll replace it because I like NoScript, I like various add-ons that lock the browser down. So even if I browse in the more shady sites, then like no malware, no aggressive like malware-laden ads or anything can do anything to my browser because they won't get displayed in the first place. With no scripts run up by default automatically. And so even if I turn on my ad blocker, which is also very nice, then I have no problems at all in the more shady parts of the internet. Yeah, I'm relatively security conscious when it comes to browsing, so... But I look into the Brave browser, never heard of it. It's an interesting spot up here. Getting it further out now, a 7 would give us a straight as well. So I'm gonna call... Here I kind of called on autopilot. Ooh, the Villar dude. Set back in. That super crazy person. Really? Well, you have aces? Oh, okay. Woo! Hello, nuts. Let you know if I get called here. Yeah, I flop a top set like it's nothing. Didn't get called there. The table is down to 3-handed, so I'm gonna close it. Yeah. I think I'll pot this a little bit uncharacteristically. This bet sizing for being in position there. Let you know if I get called there. Interesting spot here on table 4, potentially. Go with my standard half pot size here. Built on Chromium, okay. i.e. Google has access to all your shit. But fair enough. We have a decent hand against this guy if he comes over the top. We're gonna come over the top as well. Here we river the nuts. Here we get raised. I like that. Gonna pot it here. And gonna pot it here. Here's a random hand. That's it for him. And here he decided he wants to put it all in, and we made some money there in the last few minutes, in the last minute basically. I think with the nut straight we didn't get called. Maybe potting it there was a little bit optimistic. Okay, Villar left. So now the whole reason for why I'm sitting on this table has gone. I'm gonna wait for the blinds to come around and I'm gonna let it go. Okay, I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. It does sound interesting actually. Yeah, it is a mess. Yeah, I'll check it out. Sounds intriguing. Get aces on 2 tables. We get raised with both. We get raised down here. And here this guy for 50 BB, I believe. Yeah, that's a PLO 20 table. Okay, wants to play for it all. Let's do that then. I have a king myself. Would be... Oh, come on. Fuck off. Oh well. There's 1 hour that came in, no? Okay, that's it for us. Last hand on this table. Get aces on another table. And there we get raised as well. What's happening right now? This dude, huh? On table 1 with the 2 8s on the flop, I'm just gonna check. Kings again. I guess he's gonna do it to us twice. Somebody gonna do it to us twice. Doesn't look like it this time. Got those $10 back. Letting this one go. YouTube ads are annoying, that's true. So let me check out a couple of things first. Run it once. Is there a table? More than 3 peeps? Nope. 3-headed, I'm gonna leave this one again. And let's check out, we did do some damage here in the last couple of minutes. Let's check it out. So last time I clicked the refresh button, without rakeback we were up 165 on micro. Let's hit that button. 222 is the total, plus another 15 in rakeback, so 230, 237. Minus the 30 on RunItOnce, so we're up 10 binds. We're up 10 effing binds, guys. What's not to love? Ah, baby. Baby. Yeah, optimistic here. Honestly, I couldn't tell you why I bet. Sure, let's do it as a raise fold. So just checking out other tables. So there's one last PLO 20 table that looks very appealing. Take this one down, start off by checking here. I think that's the move. Check once more. Yeah, getting crypto and earning it. The question is, how much do you pay for electricity? And are you gonna make a profit with the crypto if you mine at home? Which is, I gather, this browser can do. Sorry, got the hiccups here for a moment. Oh, Chromium is open source. Sorry, I thought Chromium has to do with Chrome. Yeah, a bunch of viewers joined. Welcome everybody. And you know, usually I play PLO 20. Right now there are no good tables anywhere. So I chose to move down to PLO 10. We're up 10 binds for the day. In terms of PLO 20 binds, up to 100 roughly. And on Tuesday next week, I'm gonna move up to PLO 50, and then there will always be tables around on RunItOnce at PLO 50. So good times ahead. And on Sunday we're gonna have a giveaway, most likely, with still nailing down what, but possibly some training, some poker tools that can be won, and it's gonna be a countdown to them PLO 50 streets. Wow, that's a nice flop. And also on Sunday we have the home game tournaments, with an added prize pool and the Play Money tournament, and a $2.20 PLO tournament. Both of them, of course, being PLO. Good night. Happy that we took this one down. And thanks for the good luck. Can always lose good luck. Ooh, what a day. What a day. So the graph on micro is looking rather nice now. And it's good to see that we're running over EV, because for the month, let me just put this one up here, this one there, it stops being funny a little bit. We're still 25 binds under EV. Used to be like around 30 binds under EV most of the time here for this whole stretch. Oh yeah, but with Rakeback. I think without Rakeback we are now 1 bind in profit for the month of microgaming. But with Rakeback it's a slightly different story. And it's all is well. All is well indeed. And you know, if you run under EV, that means you're doing something right. In the sense that if EV-wise you would be in profit, then you just have to weather out the storm a little bit. Yeah. Whew. How did that work? Interesting. I'm gonna open a tab and just so I don't forget. With the Brave browser and gonna check it out later. Yeah, bookmarked, and I'll check it out. She's gonna check it and bomb a lot of rivers if he checks. He's really short. With cards to come, I think he has a higher incentive to call. If he bets, I'm happy to give it up. Happy-ish. Narrowing, interesting stuff. Interesting discussion, I enjoyed quite a lot. Thanks, you two. Oh, you three, I guess. I don't know who else. Yuri, Chill, and Narwin. Okay, yeah, you carried that discussion. Yeah, very interesting to me, for sure. I have a good feeling we were doing quite well on the turn. Now, I'll let it go. Up here we're gonna pot it. He bets pot on the other table. Gonna let it go. On the ace-9 deuce board, I mean. Oh, Jane Anders is back. Awesome. So I would say like another 10 minutes of stream, and then maybe call it a night. I don't think we're gonna... Yeah. Not sure how to end the sentence. I think it's a good point in time to end the stream in about 10 minutes. It's a lifestyle. And man, have we been killing the tables today. Oh yeah, that's certainly going to be of a lot of help once we move up to PLO 50. Having the appropriate bankroll. And knocking on wood, you know, all that stuff, that we don't go on any nasty downswings until Tuesday. Never know, we might. In which case that might delay the moving up to PLO 50 a little bit. If they're real nasty, but let's hope not. I will, Yuri. I am genuinely intrigued. I'm really intrigued. Okay, in that case, this is a fold. Here, actually raise it up. We can just call as well. Probably not a huge difference. Kind of torn turning it into bluff, but I don't think I want to. I do block the flush a little bit. What's he calling with here on the flop? Is he throwing away a small flush? I don't think so after I check the turn. And we're good. We're good. Another €1.62 in the bank. I know it's not a lot, but it amounts. It adds up, is what I mean. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really put it into words because I can't honestly really put it into thoughts why I haven't. So it sort of beats me why I'm not. But at this point I think it's too late. Once everybody's talking about it, it's usually too late for stuff like this. Also now, I'm doing this full time, and so I kind of need the money in a safe place and not any volatility connected to it. I don't really have anything left over to invest in anything right now. I mean, I do have a decent bankroll lying around now. But yeah, as I said, I'd rather have this money retain exactly its value that it has right now, barring a revolution or an asteroid strike or anything really unforeseen, and concentrate on poker first. Jay Nandez says no crypto videos as far as I know. He talks about it every once in a while. He mentioned it here and there. He didn't really talk about it much. But he did mention it once or twice. Right, so I'd say like 2 more orbits, 5 minutes, something like that. And then let's go raid Jane, and that's gonna be funny. He raided me so often. If you guys would be down with raiding him, I'd appreciate it. Just for the pure fun of it. Okay. Do we mind getting raised, is the question. I think the answer is yes, but for some reason I still want to bet it. Huh. Good stuff. Backdoor too. Don't have any queen 10 of that suit of clubs. But you know what? Truth be told, I almost got into it. When I left Canada, I had plans on leaving a machine behind there, because, you know, cheap energy. For mining Litecoins. But in the end, something like the card, it was all on short notice, and tried to put the machine together before I left the country. And the card didn't fit the case, the card that I ordered, and then I only had 1 day left, and then I ended up giving the card back to the store and not doing it. But I came this close to actually have a machine there in Canada at a friend's place and have it mine Litecoins. Yeah, I forgot about that. I did mine a little in Canada. But, you know, with a run-of-the-mill really pretty bad graphics card that couldn't do much. Ooh, hello nuts. Let's raise this one for shits and giggles, because it's one of the last hands. Rainbow board too, with a redraw to better nuts. I should have let. Yeah, the straight too. Very interesting check there, Mr. Mario Kart. Okay, let's start by checking. Pot is already pretty large, giving us the second nuts. Ah, you guys know your stuff when it comes to crypto, it sounds like. Yeah, Naren, I get your point, but not right now, for the other reasons that I mentioned. That will run past you just at any moment. Yeah, I think let's make this the last orbit on all 3 tables. And then let's raid Jane Anders. That'll be fun, just for the heck of it. Not gonna make any difference to his viewer, to the amount of viewers he gets, but yeah, that I'll stick around in that channel. I'm actually a mod in the Jane Anders channel, so I'm stick around, have some fun there after I've had a cigarette break. So I'll be back tomorrow. I think tomorrow will be the last Thursday until fall, where I'm not going to be on during the day. I'll only be on at 10 o'clock p.m. Central European Summer Time. Same time I started tonight. And then a full weekend of streaming ahead, basically. So, to all the new viewers, if there are any in the channel, if you would like to be informed about when I come online, I do this every day. Usually it's PLO 20, soon PLO 50, as I said earlier. Then, if you want to be informed, consider giving the channel a follow. It'll help me out. And you'll get an email whenever I come online if you wish. And if that's not your thing, that's cool as well. If you like the channel, just check the schedule if you want. And I'm streaming every day. This is what I do now. What I've been doing for the last 3 months, full time. I enjoy it immensely, and if you do too, then I'll be happy to see you back. Also, if a Discord, if that sounds like your thing, where it's actually a pretty active Discord now. We have over 50 members. A lot of fun going down there. Announce all my streams there as well, of course. Have some hand discussions and stuff like that. Pretty fun place. Oh, sorry, I switched away here. I'll take that. 2 more hands up here. And then another orbit here, since somebody set out and we had the big blind forced on us, so to say. More into ether. You know, in other circles, that has a whole different meaning. Reminds me of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Oops, sorry. Took it down. He had a nut flush. Perfect. That went perfectly. One last hand up here. Three ways. Let's start off by checking here. I mean, betting isn't horrible on the rainbow board by any means, especially with an 8, with the 10 and all that jazz. See what's up. Go for like a probe bet here. Deep in a tank, that gentleman. One last hand here. Not gonna play it. Fair enough. Alright, so that's pretty much all for tonight. So thanks everybody for the follows, for the subscriptions today, earlier in the, I think in the earlier session. And most importantly for being around, keeping me company. I appreciate it immensely. And with that, let's call it a night. I enjoyed the conversation about crypto stuff here very much. It was very interesting to me. I'll check out the Brave browser. Thank you for that tip. And let's go over to Jane Anderson's place and raid him. And I'll be back tomorrow, as I said, at 10 o'clock Central European Summertime at night. Until then, thanks for keeping me company and for watching. Hope you have a decent night.